Welcome to Sir Dupree Let's Play. Let's play Colonization, the game, Greedfall. Apparently it has a good story. I will see if it does. I don't know how far I'll get. I played Tyranny. Didn't get super far. But that's life, isn't it?
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Ah,
Like this?
Yes, yes.
I get to make my character.
The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
I'm a woman. I always play a woman. I do always play a woman in games. It's mostly because, I don't know, I'm a man in real life. That's cute. And why not experience the world in a different way? Role playing. Don't get my super long hair like I generally like. Though I generally do kind of play as a man though, because I generally, ooh, that's pretty. Let's go darker skin color. I think that hair fits her just fine. Can get something exotic. Ooh, that's pretty. I like that. Alright, see what skills. But yeah, I generally play as a woman. I actually don't like those eye color. I don't know, is it the eyebrows? There we go. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go darker skin color. But yeah, I generally play as a woman because it's just, I don't know, just, I guess I don't really like the hair color. That one? Or I play a black guy with white hair. Those are my two presets. Because I just like the dichotomy of having silver hair. Can you get silver hair? Just go platinum blonde. I don't know why I'm wasting so much time with hair. That's good enough. Eye color. Alright. So we get to choose warrior, one-handed, technical, or magic. Let's go magic. Science and intuition it is. So pick an attribute to invest my first point to. I guess magic points or damage. Okay, we're going to go damage. Charisma, vigor, intuition. I do love charisma. Gathering sight, slightly increase the number of ingredients. Charisma. Do you want, which one do you want charisma? Mental power, willpower, intuition, and science. I think this is hard to choose. Intuition is good. Science, but charisma. Who wants charisma? Improves your companion's combat abilities. You know what? I'm gonna pick charisma. Because that is what I like to be. Yes.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth.
Damn right, it's a compliment.
Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Alright. I generally play one of my favorite characters. D-pad? D-pad. Why the D-pad? Like one of my favorite characters, Fenshep. She is amazing.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Ah, that was rude. Take that. Where am I supposed to go? Alright, that's how you pause. Alright, I guess I'm supposed to go down here. Why the D-pad? I guess that's what the... Let's see. Options. Controls. Does this even have vibration? It's just a weird choice. Should give me 2 D-pads. I meant D-pads. I mean like D-pads are just uncomfortable.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt!
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt! I'm not in need of your protection! I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
There we go. Ooh, I like that one. How do you defend? Oh. AB. That's fun. I did it! Alright. Alright, potions. Alright, LB. Alright. Yeah, Bench parries B. Boom, punch.
You defend yourself well, Greenblood. One might think you had a proper master of arms.
The best.
You already training for your new post of legate? Don't tire yourself. Flattery'll get you nowhere. But for the fight, you have remembered your basics. Your performance just got you out of a final lesson. Unless you want to go through the paces again before we depart.
No. Thanks all the same. I have quite a few tasks to check off my list before we depart.
And here you are already assuming your political functions. And in a hurry. Always too busy. Very well. If you ever want to go over your basics later, visit one of our barracks on the Isle. You'll always find a training partner to give you a friendly fight.
I'll remember that. Thanks. Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
I'm happy.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Heck
Don't
yeah.
tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Okay. Let's say goodbye to people. What the heck am I doing? L2's a furious magic attack. Why didn't I ever use that? That's a quick way of doing it. I want to use that for movement though. Why won't you let me use that for movement? Camera sensitivity, camera effects. Why does it do this? I don't like moving around with the D-pad. It's just not comfortable. And I already have RB. Alright, whatever. I guess it's enough complaining about the controls. So is there... This needs a run. There we go.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my daughter has left on a mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you. child. Now, be off.
Alright, thank you for that. Ugly looking disease. Sadness. I did it! I passed my mission. Oh, there we go.
Kurt. It's done.
I'm sorry,
It
Green.
sounded like I killed her.
Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier.
Okay.
But the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Alright. Add to the team. Welcome.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Where would you like to begin?
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it is certainly worthy of inspection.
I'm really confused. Why did they make that crouch? This is annoying me. I know this is a silly thing to complain about. Is there also a way to bring up a map? I have a weapon? So there's no map other than that thing. All right. Right, health potions. Sorry, I feel like a big dummy. Mother's present. That's my map? There's no mini map? Alright, this game... Sorry. I guess I'm supposed to go this way? I want a mini-map. Give me a mini-map. Alright, that does that. Is that what that's for? Let's see. Sorry, I feel like I'm a big dummy. Just trying to figure out the controls. Wait, that's not my... That's a codex. That's a world map. That's the journal. Oh, there we go. Journal. Side quest. I want to do that. I don't know where that is. So I don't have a mini-map. Alright, can go fast now. See if I can run that jerk over. Nope, I cannot. I wish I could. Jeez, this game. That is gonna bother me.
To my house, and death to the others! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion. Broke your armor. Be careful.
I forgot. I keep on trying to move my... that was embarrassing. I did a terrible job. Alright. B. Oh, nice. Alright. Inventory. Spiked hammer. Sword and black sword it is. Not enough ability points? Ah. Change character. How do you do that? It's got my D-pad and A-pad mixed up. Alright, it's worse in every way. Alright. I think that should be my D. You know what? This is like made for Xbox. And I have more of a PlayStation controller. So... Alright. B is enlightened protection. B is enlightened protection. B is enlightened protection. Protect. 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 Alright. Ooh, pick up. My pains are getting shorter and shorter. My guts are churning. It's getting harder and harder for me to run the shop. Some evenings I can't even feel my legs anymore. It's as though they've turned to ice. There's no longer any doubt. The Malachor has got me like so many others. Today I had so little strength that I couldn't even cross the road to get to my shop. Who needs books when everybody's dying anyway? All that's left for me is to drag myself to the dispensary they installed behind the barracks to ease my suffering. Ah, poor person. This looks like a place with somebody to fight. You talk?
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
What happened here? Okay. Let's go this way.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Okay, that's a weird thing to say to me. That's the wrong button. Alright, I'm supposed to go straight, and I believe it's to the left.
Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this miraculous opportunity.
I already regret
Your
it.
time is precious in these dark hours, but what you're about to
hello,
discover
Your
could
Excellency.
save your
It is an honor.
life. Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid. Come, celebrate the miracle of science.
I want.
You won't believe your eyes.
Have a nice day,
This
madam.
discovery will give you faith in existence.
Okay. Alright, guess I can't talk to this guy.
Come one, come all. Citizens of Serene, come to me.
Oh, I can speak to my guy.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
Tell him you thought you were keeping him good company.
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And these memories I hold dear. You've always been extraordinary, Greenblood, but I had to watch over you. You were my responsibility. That didn't leave us much time for friendship.
What about now?
Now, I hope that we'll have more time. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Alright. Alright.
Come closer now, good people. Don't be afraid.
So, up and around?
The miracle of science.
Why doesn't it have a mini map? What the heck is this thing? Crafting table allows me to upgrade. Huh. So that's what crafting does. Fun. Sorry. I'm trying to... There we go. Health potion, ammo. I picked charisma because I like talking to people. I'll be the master of charisma.
Madam, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Is this where I'm supposed to go? Oh wait! If I hit this button. There we go! I'm a dummy.
The merchant is there.
There we go.
To the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey! You're running out of energy. Drink a potion!
How do you...
You're running out of energy. Drink a potion!
There we go. There we go. I could beat you to death with a hammer. Oh man. It's a button push. All this time I forgot about that part about this control. I think I need a new controller. This thing is just uncomfortable. Ooh. Let's see. Let's press the button. I know I have to get used to have a bandit's hat, which is worse in every way. And I got a new glove. That's better. That makes me look cool. Oh. Okay. I'm running around like a big dork. I know, it's my own dumb fault. What do you want, sir?
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an
Lip
agent,
syncing is
and I'm
funny.
only obeying orders.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agreed to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
I'm gonna definitely kill
Following
him.
orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sardet, niece of the Prince d'Orsay, and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
Yes.
As you request, milady. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Form the quarter guard. All right. Wrong button. Wrong button. Oh, right button. All right. So quarter guard barracks. I guess we'll go there. See what's going on. Still like a mini map. This game hasn't been updated in over a year. Mini map would be helpful.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tir Freddy on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do.
All right.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front. Without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tir Freddy?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
How is Thélème faring on Tir Freddy?
We built a marvelous city, San Mateus, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith.
Sorry. Lapping
Of
into
course,
this.
there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult. Disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
Ah, don't like that.
What is your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints. That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet. And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic.
Do love magic.
The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the same time our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
All right, let's
I
leave.
must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
If you are watching this, which I doubt anyone is because no one watches my RPG playing, as the fact that no one's watched Tyranny, I like to go through all the dialogue trees. I love story. I love games with story. Why is there a fire right here?
So many dead people. Even if we did find an antidote to the Malachor, I do not know if our city will ever be able to come back from it.
Alright, let's see. Okay. Let's go notify these guys that I'm leaving. Get ready to listen to more dialogue. Hello, sir.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that, I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Teofredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of her allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Saad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Okay.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the Bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tirfredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tirfredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
All right.
I need to be going.
Interesting stuff.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Of course, I'm a colonizer. About to do some colonizing of some peeps. I don't understand how this works. Let's see. Wrong button. Why do you not? Oh, it's just right there. Might as well go in here. Who am I looking for?
Lady de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, no. If he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Okay. So apparently I just can't kill him. That would make things easier. Another thing about me is I generally play evil.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Alright. Sell?
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Are you kidding? Buy and
Welcome.
sell
It's
are
such a
separate?
pleasure. Have you seen anything?
Just simple things. Some cool hats. That's pretty. Ooh, a cape.
Thank you for your visit.
Yeah. Look at my cape, mother. I am cape-tastic. Ooh. I look fancy.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
Good salesmanship.
He's our man, no doubt.
The speed.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. you will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
His cart? Where's his cart? Wrong button, of course. Seems to be this way? Is it this way? Okay. How do I get back there? Do I have to go around? Like a dummy? Guess I do. Luckily, this is open.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Kicking your butt. There we go. That was easy. Magic is awesome. Is that all the loot? Think you can take me? I'm blah 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 Assad. Ooh. That is... nice. Let's look at myself while I try on clothes. Alright. I still got that merchant's cape. Got new gloves. Resistance +1 craftsmanship. Nice. I mean, I have 0 craftsmanship. Axe. I don't... Oh, that's probably for my magic. Okay. Interesting. I thought I got a new suit. Ah, that is fancy. I look good now. Alright, let's go take some of this jerk's potion. If I had science. These pages, bad writing. Alright, got it. Word alchemists of the Alliance are in a room upstairs. Asked not to clean during a stay. The old food must break his vials or something. Alright. So it looks like I am going to... Mother's present. Charlatan antidote. think I got one.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I am gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him, before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Good point. Let's go to the tavern. Why would you create a...
Hello, milady.
I stole your coins. I'm gonna steal these coins right here.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I don't want to know any
I
of
need
these
to be
things.
off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I thought he would tell me something. Okay. Oh, this is the inn. Is that not where I'm supposed to go? Yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. I guess I'm supposed to ask about his business?
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I point?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
None of that.
I need to be off.
Seem to help.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Ooh. Alright. Take more things. That's one of my favorite things in RPGs is the fact you can just steal like a madman. Or a woman, in this case. Alright. I guess I'm not supposed to be going there. There you are, charlatan.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he's the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy. To criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners. Making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malicor they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
You do not know that.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
What am I going to do? Arrest him.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust you. I'm going to deliver you to Dr. Sahin.
My lady, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You are under arrest.
How unjust.
So how is that unjust? You're lying to people. Oh, that's nice.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say that I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished.
I arrested him.
Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He is hiding in a room in the Coin Guard Tavern.
Why didn't you have him arrested?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you to hunt.
I thought I arrested him.
Governor Burren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the island of Tirfredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest present for your voyage.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Yay, level 2! Alright. Do I get to do anything with level 2? Metal dowels. I do have a skill point. Set trap. Firearms. One-handed blade. One-handed heavy weapons. Stasis. Completely immobilizes an enemy. Or divine magic ring. Shadow missile. Isn't that what I already have? All these are things I already have. So, strong grip. Do more damage. I have this? Why I haven't even used it? More damage with ring? Or do I want to learn other things like firearms? I don't know. I guess more damage with ring. I have stasis? Shadow missile. I have a spell! Now I feel like a dummy. I could have been casting spells all this time. Well, that's about an hour. I'm kind of in this game. It's probably been very boring, but I love you anyways. I will continue to play it. It's super fun.